Hey everyone, it's James from Support here. I just wanted to give you a quick rundown on assessments and how assessments in onCourse and how they tie into classes, and specifically how they tie into the training plan, and sort of how all of that comes together in the class window. So here we have a class in our test system, so Certificate 4 in Training and Assessment, and we have a timetable. So we've got a bunch of classes here, 10 sessions, sorry. And we have our tutor set up. So all we need to do now is we want to set up the assessment tasks. Now, assessments are set up in a separate window in onCourse called assessment tasks, which I'll probably cover in another video at some point. But this is going to assume that you have those assessments already set up in the system. So what we'll do here is inside the class window, we'll click the plus button next to assessments, and that opens up a new card here. And now we want to know what codes we've entered. So this is all information that's that you enter into the assessment task. So I know that I've got a couple of assessments in here that I want to add to this class. So the first one I know starts with the word essay trans, there we go, and that shows me the name that we've given it as well. The release date will tie into if there's any documents attached to the assessment task, those documents will be released to the student at this date and time. So because I know that the course starts on the 16th of September, and let's say, I don't know, this assessment is going to happen on the 30th of September, and it will be released at, 9 o'clock. Okay. And then the due date is going to be 2 weeks after that. This is obviously just whatever you guys decide to do, but we'll make it is due at 5 o'clock. That's more arbitrary, this due date. It's more for you. We don't have anything in our system for people to upload documents or anything along those lines. But okay, so we've got that assessment added to the class, and we want to do one more. So I will just do this quickly. I'm pretty sure I called it quiz. Yes. And then let's just say that this quiz is going to be held in 28th of October, and they'll hold it at 3. And they will finish it at 4. Great. And then we come up here and we hit the save button. Now those 2 assessments are attached to our class. So now what we want to do is come down here to the attendance section. And we don't have any students enrolled yet, but you can see here we've got the tutor, which is where you mark tutor attendance. We've also got here the training plan. Now this is where you set up which modules are going to be taught on which dates, and also which modules relate to the assessment tasks, which assessments. So just a quick explainer of this, this is each session date across the top, and these are our modules. This class and course only contains 2 modules, and basically I want to set this up so that the first module is taught across the first 5 sessions with the essay at the end, and then I want the last 5 sessions to teach the last module. And so the way that I'll do that, so I'll see all of these ticks here are already applied across this row for these sessions, but they're also applied across these last few sessions here too. We don't want that, so I'm just going to tick these, and suddenly they are removed. And this module no longer has an association with any of these sessions. You'll also notice our assessment tasks are in here as well, and you can see the that is the release date, I think. Yes. reasonably certain that's what that is. No, it's a due date. Cool. So that's the due date up here, and also the code of the assessment. And what I want to do is, after I've finished setting up, I just want to remove. So what I've done here is we've got now the first 5 sessions are teaching everything around this first module, and I also want this essay to be attached to this module too. So we'll just tick that, and suddenly all of these sessions and this assessment are attached to this module, which has an effect on outcome start and end dates in your reporting. And then lastly, what I want to do here is I'm going to attach this quiz to this last module, and then hit save. And there it is. That is how you set up your assessments and modules, and get them all connected so that they all join together to form your students' training plan.